Hello, everybody. Welcome to part 3 of the Alan Wake stream. Not going to be a long stream tonight since I started late, but it's something. So, just checking a couple more things, and I will move on out.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm a God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
And I'm going to do the gamer thing. Go around, try and find the thermos. And of course, there's nothing here. Nothing but empty space.
Just follow me. It's not far. Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
You got a bad limp going on there. Hey, Silver. Oh God, no. Alan Woke, no thank you.
Gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Ooh, a drawing? Okay. Is that the same series you've been working on?
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself. Well,
Man,
mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Really, he's gonna suggest that I'm gonna do things to Rose? I'm a married man, sir. I don't go scoping up ladies like that. Yeah, a lot of backyard, a whole lot of nothing. But with the way Rose treated us the last episode, things are about to get even crazier.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Totally different than her first meeting.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oops.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Yeah, this game just keeps getting weirder.
I felt
and
nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Out like
Barry
a
was
light.
out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Really, Barry?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Eh, everything's blocked off now. How convenient.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you.
Ooh, okay, Silver.
Once the weather
Looking forward to that.
like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane! What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yeah, that's really rash decision by the cop
I
there.
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Mr. Wake, come on! Make it easy on him!
Hey, Non. Welcome to me getting in trouble with the cops. I swear I didn't do anything. So, yeah, Alan Wake just pulled some shit in a Tom Cruise movie. Oh, God.
There he goes!
Oh, damn.
This is so exciting. Alright.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The darkness. The darkness is sentient, and it has been since the beginning of the game. That guy's totally dead. He's totally not in the car. Another page.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Yeah, that's what I get when I'm not as famous as other streamers. I don't plan to be. I just want to play games and shut off the people. I am considering a Dark Souls 1 run. That's been on my bucket list for far too long. I got into the second boss, so I'm just going to start from scratch and just probably have some input from you guys. But that's for later. For now, let's get to the rest of Alan Wake. Yeah, a lot of people haven't. It can be a fun game to stream, and also get frustrated at me for sucking at it. Since there's no difficulty setting in that game, it's just pure skill. What? That was random.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Oh, actually, I was gonna spread this stream notification to somebody else real quick. Let me do that. There we go. What did it say? Volatile. Oh yeah, that guy was a jerk. An agent just firing at somebody just because of a lead from this guy in this... Ugh. Yeah. That guy's gonna get fired, or he should be fired for the stunt he pulled. Trying to kill me on the spot. Yuck. And yeah, my misery is your entertainment. That's the way it goes. Yeah, not going that way. So yeah, I'm pretty surprised how quickly we went from the daytime section, the story heavy section, all the way to nighttime again. Not that I'm complaining, but it was way quicker than before.
I've lost contact with person you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? Have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who's it?
These cops are useless. They still got helicopters.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Well, thank you, birds. You tried to kill me in the last episode, but not this time. Oof. Look at that. When a murder of crows managed to take down a helicopter, you know you done fucked up in this dream. Hey, I love burps too. Just not in this game. That's the gas station I was at the other time.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody.
I didn't kill any birds. I just shot flares at them. They can go away.
Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over.
A drunk FBI agent. Why am I not surprised?
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Right there. Yeah, that's quite a ways away.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
So we go from meeting from a top of a hiking trail to a coal mine. This guy sure is the best guy in choosing places for kidnapping.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Yeah, that darkness hurts. You saw that? No, thank you.
There was no power to the searchlight.
How convenient is that? Alright. Angry gate. Yeah, sure was. No manuscript pages over here, just the thermos that I found. Fine. Now, who would leave a searchlight out here? If you're the cops. There's no way they would have set that up in time and know where I was running to in the forest. But whatever, game logic, dream logic, who cares? I'm still convinced none of this is real. Another gate. Not touching that. Oh, and a convenient flashlight. Even better, guys. Bada bing, bada boom.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. Report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in. Over.
Throwing flashbangs. Okay. No secrets? Come on, game. Show me something. Just the broken police car. Have a good night. Thanks for coming for a bit. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, just run.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine. It's Milt Peabody, Pat. Fine, Milt.
This sucks. I can't really explore safely. If I want to look for those secrets, I have to like risk life and limb.
What's going on? Do you know?
And this is just normal. If this was nightmare mode, it'd be crazier. Transcript page. Nope, nope, nope.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
And time to run. Run. Oh, God. Oh, there's no light over here. It went away. Wow, okay. Thanks.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on? Do you know?
No gun to fight back with. I get what I get. There's gotta be a secret around here. Yeah. It's just nothing but empty space, as far as I can tell. Alright, well I gotta go forward. Once I get that transcript page. Which I think I got? No, it's right there. Gimme. Oh! Secret! Where's the secret? It's somewhere around here. I saw the symbol. Up there? Yep, right here. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Sanctuary. Walk in light. Yes. Save me, weapon cache. I'll take it, 100%. Give me that all day, every day. Almost there. Almost there, come on. Get me out of here. Whew.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Not too bad. Although I feel like I missed a lot, but I'm not going back in there. Hell no, I'm not going back in there. I think I found my one little secret and that's it. If I want to find more, I'd rather just look up a guide at that point.
Writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Yeah, man, come on. Listen to the voice of reason here.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, HP?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
H.P. Lovecraft. Wouldn't that be a, not an insult? Like, come on. Don's over here, it's like, that's not an insult, that's... I'll take that compliment. Okay, enough of that. Focus. Cereal time. Nothing of note here. But there's a page.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Well, to be honest, I don't know about Lovecraft, except people love his work. Well, a following of people love his work. I'm not sure where he rank among, like, other great writers out there in the world. Like the J.R.R. Tolkien's, or the J.K. Rowling's, or, you know, the Hemingways, the Mark Twain's. And, of course, Stephen King. Can't forget about that guy. And R.L. Stein, I guess, growing up with the Goosebumps books. That was something that was a bit tapped. Oh, crap. Go away. Okay. At least I got my gun back. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna need to use it. Okay, that's fair. Oh. Another checkpoint.
There was no sensible reason for the power cut and work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Okay, definitely getting trickier with the lack of lights. I think I see a manuscript way over there, though. Oh no. This way.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
It came for me. Ooh. I'm more worried about this barrage of enemies that keep chasing me. Yep. Time to run. Yeah, let's just go. Oh! Oh god. Okay, where do I go? 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 This way. I guess. I mean, they barely recap the situation and add like some little backstory behind everything. More pages.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
That's a good excuse. Ooh, we made it out of that forest. And to be honest, I'm not sure where manuscripts tie in to the writing process. I'm guessing they're just like the backbone of any piece of fiction or writing. Like it's like the next step above an outline. I don't know. I have not studied the writing process that much. All I did in school was just make outlines, make notes, and expand on my points. That was it.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Well, that's a good sign that she's alive, but is she mentally stable?
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage, before it flew at me again.
I'm not playing Phasmophobia, am I? I mean, this seems like the shenanigans you'd see. Oh, look at this. Glowy sign. Yes. Perfect. Now, will I get ambushed again? Oh god. What the hell was that? Hello there. Was that ghost activity? I don't know. It's my own breathing freaking me out, or it's Alan's it's Alan's breathing. Damn you. You know, more than a jump scare is having breathing like that, unexplained breathing, that creeps me out more. And yeah, Phasmophobia is a lot of fun.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I recommend it. Better with friends, though, not just randos. Like, I swear my headphones, I'm hearing this weird breathing sound. I'm not in a close space. Why would I hear Alan Wake's breathing?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ooh! Oh god. Wow. Okay.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
So I gotta fight the darkness now with my flashlight. Alright, take two. Actually try and shine my light on things this time.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Alright, that was way more stressful than it needed to be. And wasting a lot of battery power, too. Oh. Oh, the radio tower. No, not yet.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Okay. Safety for now.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. Yes, please. Just like in Phasmophobia. Regular flashlight, stronger flashlight. Oh. Again? Oh, gosh. Better keep moving. Hey, stop. These brutes, man. Taking a beating. I have a couple flashbangs left, but I don't want to waste them right now. In light, you can hurt them. No, duh. No, duh. What kind of a message is that to myself? Let's just get out of here. Lots of flares. Okay.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness.
Oh, here we go, another episode.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Durleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Oh dear. 1,000 young?
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that. Oh, I got a bot. Hold up. Pause in the game. We're gonna ban and report. Next. Yep. Bye, bot. I want to remove his message if I can. Timeout. Ban. Boom. Boom. There we go. Not again. Oh, more of this. I don't want revolver ammo. Give me flares. I gotta save the ammo because I'm already at I'm maxed out already. Oh dear God. Oh my goodness. Man, that was way too close. I'll take this. Batteries. I'll take flares. Leave that alone. More batteries. This is a good flashlight. Do we have some rifle ammo? That'd be nice. No, just a lot more flares. Yeah, because I already have max, batteries, and pistol ammo. I've been trying to conserve ammo after Chapter 2 because that was bad, me running out of ammo. Instead of just running away. If this was nightmare mode, I'd probably have to run away far more often. More thermos. Are we gonna be driving again? Is that it, game? Once more, you want me to put me in the car?
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
At least it's daylight. That's positive news.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Coal Mine Museum. And of course, it was all my ammo.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
How convenient. Look at that. The bridge being down. This game sometimes. And this terrible camera. Manuscript? I don't think writers like him ever consider happy endings like that fun enough. Oh. Alright, so we'll just literally enter any car we want. And the keys are somehow still the ignition. Okay. There's like a secret over there, I think. Now this guy has the right idea. Look at this view. And look at that coffee just waiting for me right there. Yeah, I need the car.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger. Well,
Let's just get in. Let's go. another stop. Wait, was it just here last night? No, 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 there's no way. It's just another watchtower.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
You see, to me, that's strange because I always pick this up.
Yeah, let's get out of that car, get in this car over here. I'm gonna drive with a little bit of style. This Mustang over here, let's go. Muscle! I have to wonder, like, what was the point of all this? I mean, I think this is supposed to be an open world game, which it was at some point, and they just kept it in here because immersion, I guess. Oh, manuscript. Look at that.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Oh yeah, like when you have open areas like this, you're gonna have to need a guy to actually stop and look into these little things you don't. It's on the side of the road. Even with me taking my time, I'm sure I still missed a couple of these transcripts and thermoses.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
A coal mine museum. Decent detail in here.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Volcanic eruption. That's not good.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Poor Wake.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
You do that, Wake.
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh, I got all my stuff back. That's good. Now, how do I get out of here? Just jump this? Yep, just jump it. Oh, thermos. Well, at least the progression level design doesn't seem to get boring. You're not just going through the forest every single time.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Revolver ammo. Oh, a lot of it. This is gonna be good. Oh, God. Gotta love being surrounded. Okay. Let's try that again. I have to use my flares a lot more. game hardly gives me a break. Whew. Hello. And suddenly I'm reminded of that one scene from the FF7 remake, the whole train graveyard. I'd rather be there than here, though. Oh boy.
What the hell?
Alright, Darkness. I don't know what I ever did to you, but you need to chill out and stop. I'm sure the Darkness already knows I played Kingdom Hearts. I never embraced darkness. I
The
fought
only
that
way to
darkness.
reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. Car time? Whew, not too bad. Yes, flare guns. Alan, wait with the keyblade. Yes. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. Time to run. Way too close again. Goodness. Yep. Wait, is that flammable can? No. That would've been nice. But it's also nice to just let enemies come to you and funnel out of the doorway. Whenever I get to Dark Souls, this is what I gotta do. Can't get surrounded. I get surrounded, I die. I'm dead. Deader, deader, deader. Pegasus. Okay. Getting close to the end. Two-shot. Well, these are flammable. I could have shot these. Not shooting them now, but if I ever trust no one in the dark, yeah. If I ever did play Nightmare mode, these are like saviors. I gotta save my bullets. Must shoot all those floaty things. But now I know. If you're that bad at gunplay, you always have that out. And trust me, the gunplay in this game is not exactly the smoothest.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Ooh, touched. Follow. Nah. Creepy ghosts everywhere. Dark. Oh. Whew. Well, nowhere to go but this way.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Like popping pimples. Just shine a light on them. Alright, we gotta be close to Mirror's Peak. Look guys, I'm playing Super Mario Sunshine. Wahoo! Oh, oh. Oh God. I still got flashbangs.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Murder a federal agent. Boy, I'm more worried of you than any plot that you're scheming up. Crazy begets crazy. Thermos. And secret place. It's a trap. Yes. Yes. Look at all those flashbangs I got. I'm gonna need them now. Worth it for the extra flashbangs. You know, I have all this shotgun ammo, but no shotgun to show for it. Oh wait, that is a shotgun. I thought I had a rifle for some reason. I'm dumb.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yes. Pump action shotgun. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Oh, this is what I'm talking about in a horror game. When you give me this much power, watch out. Oh, okay. Oh, look at all that. Look at that juicy thermos over there. Let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. More. Give me more. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Ah, satisfying. Oh. Yes. Alan Wake packing heat, baby. Bye. You not.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
All these crosses make me a little nervous. Are we gonna be playing some Demon Souls right now? I mean, I can roll, kind of. But I have a gun. I don't have any melee weapons.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer. That's really the most intimidating thing you had to say. Good job, game. How long did it take you to come up with that one? Seriously. I guess when you're possessed by the dark presence, you really don't have time to come up with witty one-liners.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Ow.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Nearby graveyard. Yeah, this is why I never want to visit a mine shaft like that. Those places are super creepy. Awfully quiet. More? More, it says. Well, it did say Ghost Town. Should have known better. I think left some batteries in here, though. Give me the dang batteries. I think there's more batteries back here, too. Yep. In horror games, never a bad idea to be over-prepared. But I'm loaded. Got my shotty. Got my regular gun, and I got 3 shots at the flare gun. are just getting bigger and bigger. Right, let's move on.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Yeah, a bunch of writers borrow things from another and make their own piece of work. That's how it goes. Hunting rifle. I'm not sure if I want to. Nah, give me the shotty. Stick with the shotty. Alright. Hopefully it's not too much longer. It's getting pretty late, and probably have to call it soon. I'm trying to push.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this should be the end now.
Birds.
Not again. Just one word. Birds. I mean, you knew we end up in the mine at one point or another. How Wake is reading down here, it's a miracle.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Man, what was down there anyway? Yeah, I'm gonna go back because I feel like if I go one way, I'm gonna miss out the other. Let's see what the heck's down here.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
That's a dead end. But I'm still gonna jump in. all that for a manuscript.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Hello there. Yeah, hunting rifle close quarters? No, thank you. Just gotta rely on my good old shotty. Dead ends everywhere.
I I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
A random puzzle. That's really easy. Wendigos? Why would there be Wendigos here? Is there something over there? I guess not. There we go. Again, it's kind of a waste of time, just a random puzzle because we're just in a mine shaft. The closest thing I come to a mine shaft was an escape room here in Florida, and that was pretty much it. That was a good one. But one real life? No thanks. Kia! Yet another manuscript.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
That's so cheesy. Cue Assassin's Creed music? I don't care. Alan, stop being a wuss. Stop it. The birds.
Oh, great.
It never ends.
Shit.
Cauldron Lake, at long last. Yeah, nah. You have to go all the way up there? Oh my god. Another secret. Not good. Gotta go around.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
There's a door right here. Oh, whatever that means. Oh, yeah. Just like in the manuscripts. Tom, you talked to me on TV. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Oh, man. Yep, that widow is very pissed off. Ambush. Big ambush. Oh man, yep. I'm not sure I'm going to finish this tonight. It's almost 1. But I think this is a decent place once I get this thermos. Give me that thermos. Boom. Maybe I'll get another checkpoint up ahead, but I doubt it. What a long trek this has been up a mountain. But yeah, it's been full of interesting moments.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
All this chasing the kidnapper.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Plot twist? Could be plot twist.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The Boston. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. Oh. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh.
Oh, never mind. I cleared it. Okay. Ouch. The search never ends. Oh, and that's how episode 3 ends. Perfect timing. I was ready to call it quits, and the game's like, we got you, bro. You did enough tonight. And I did enough tonight with so much ammo left. So, on Nightmare, that's going to be a hell of a track, but at the same time, did it. Whew. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys.
Previously on Alan Wake.
But I am done. I am tired. I am ready to call it quits for now. So, have a good night, everybody. See you next time.